My name is Cameron. How many of you have someone in your family or know of someone who is mentally ill? For those who don't know or need a better explanation, mental illness or mental disorder is a wide range of conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. According to the American Psychiatric Association, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults, or 19%, experience some form of mental illness, and that 1 in 24 U.S. adults, or 4.1%, has a serious mental illness. Some common examples frequently found are clinical depression, anxiety disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Research shows that multiple countries besides the United States also have some form of astigmatism or a mark of disgrace towards mental illness, but this presentation will particularly focus on the illness and mental health in America. Throughout the country, mental illness is popping up in citizens young and old. And some people are luckier than others and are able to be diagnosed at a younger age. According to the Center for Disease Control, ADHD, behavior problems, anxiety, and depression are the most commonly diagnosed mental disorders in children. 9.4% of children aged 2 through 17 have received an ADHD diagnosis. That's 6.1 million kids. And that's just the ones who are fortunate enough to be able to get testing. The children with these disorders, typically described as the children who do poorly on tests, can't remain seated, and are often deemed demeaning nicknames like a problem child or class clown. In many cases, though, these children grow up to be adults seeking a diagnosis. Psychology Today, a scholarly medical blog, states that about half of the people in the United States are estimated to have a diagnosable mental illness at some point in their lives. That's a lot, and myself included. However, the stigma to receive a diagnosis riddles the United States. The stigma is a barrier and a hindrance to those affected, especially the children with diagnosed parents. Stephen Hinshaw, the son of an Ohio State professor, stated that his father would leave for months at a time because of his bipolar disorder, and he vanished completely from his life when he was 5 years old. Hinshaw's father asked a psychiatrist before he passed away how to discuss mental illness with children, and his psychiatrist answered that they should not. Kate Spade, a famous fashion designer, refrained from discussing her depression due to fear of it tarnishing her brand, and she committed suicide in 2018. And unfortunately, the media does a poor job with spreading false information. Some call these types of instances glorification. You've probably heard of it, where the media depicts mental illness as a quirky or desirable trait. For example, the Netflix show 13 Reasons Why gained a lot of negative publicity after it came out, due to the show making suicide seem like a way to gain popularity. Also, in our everyday speech, we use phrases like, "I'm so OCD," "I'm so depressed," making diseases that rule people's lives turn into common jargon. Northwestern Medicine's blog, Health Beat, lists some other false information that are commonly spread, and maybe this is a misconception that even you have. They're prone to violence, they don't seek help, they're overly dramatic. How many of those are a part of your personal image of mental illness? To wrap things up, America's got some problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, mental illness blankets our country. Children and adults everywhere are being diagnosed every day. if it doesn't affect you, it might affect your roommate, your neighbor, your barista. I hope I was able to bring some awareness to your life about the true facts behind mental illness. Thank you.